What's up, y'all? Welcome back. So we're here today. We're gonna try something a little different. We're gonna work on both cars, see how it goes. Really,
Yeah, this is trial and error right here. Trial run. See if we can actually bounce back and forth and make a video out of it.
yeah. Because I got a small thing I want to do. I got to drain the fuel tank on this car and I want to put the new one in it. And then on the Comet, we're going to be doing motor stuff.
Little change of pace from doing rust repair. So we got a new fuel pump for it.
We're going with a mechanical fuel pump on it. We're going to see how that works.
There was an electronic pump in the Mustang. It had a electronic pump, and it didn't even have a fuel pressure regulator on it.
No regulator.
All the fuel from the pump.
Yeah, and it just overfueled the carburetor, and it was bad.
So we bought fuel pump and the cam.
Eccentric
Gear, yes. So it makes the fuel pump work. And while we were in there, decided we wanted to go ahead and do a timing gear set instead of a timing chain set. So that's the next thing we got here for the Comet. It's a noisy drive, so we're going to see how noisy the drive actually is.
We'll see if he likes this.
Other than that, what's on yours?
Fuel pump, or not fuel pump. We done that on this one. Fuel tank. I got a new sending unit for it. We're in there. We may go ahead and I got a new fuel line.
I got to do that too myself.
Yeah, we got fuel. I got fuel line for both cars.
All right.
So I mean, all that's for 56, and then that's for the Comet.
Later this week, we're hoping to get this one fired up here.
Yeah, that's our goal. We're gonna have this one running this week, hopefully. And this one runs already. So.
Oh yeah, it's fancy.
But yeah, we're gonna
get started.
We're gonna set this car down on the jack stands and something under it. Get that jack out from under it.
All right.
That way we're not fighting trying to get the fenders and everything off around the jack too. I guess we probably should clean it off.
We're thinking about changing fenders from the donor car.
Yeah, probably the hood too, because it has this. Let me get the camera. Yeah, aim towards your car a little more right now.
I know the bottom piece on the donor car here.
Yeah, that's
the valence is
a lot better shape.
Changed, yeah.
But that car, one of the reasons we went and got it is because it has this chrome strip here.
And one on that hood is somewhere, and it is, yeah, it's AWOL, I guess.
Yeah, it's gone. So that was a big deal. And then it's got that headlight bucket. The one on this car got hit with the tractor.
Yeah.
And put a big old
got a dent in it. A little dent in the fender here, so that's going to help this car out a lot. Just the fenders and the hood.
Yeah, so we're thinking, put the whole front clip on that car basically on this one.
Yeah. That's later on in this video, or maybe the next video.
Yeah,
that's where we're going in the direction with it.
Yeah, but today we're going to focus on getting that stuff off the motor so we can get this stuff on and getting the fuel tank drained on the 56 over here.
Throw carburetor on it.
Throw carbonator on it.
See what happens.
I'm excited. You excited?
Yeah. It's been what, 6 months since we've seen it run?
Yeah, since we drove it in here running and to now.
About 6 months.
All right, we're gonna get the car cleaned off and get the front end off of it, and I'm gonna go ahead and start this car draining. Hopefully, it don't have more than 4 gallons of fuel in it.
I bet there's more than that. So
he's saying it does. I don't know.
We
may have a mess in the shop.
Gas lake in here.
All right, y'all. I got the fuel tank drained on this old car here. We removed the front end off this old car right here. So I guess now we're going to start pulling the front end off this.
Yeah, find top dead center and go from there.
Yeah. I'll pull the accessories off this deal and find top dead.
All right. Pull the timing cover and
see what we got. Yeah, we'll set this thing up and let y'all watch us work if you want to. All right, y'all, we pulled the plug out of it, rolled the motor over. Here's our number one. Number one right here. Pull the number one plug out. We got it top dead center. So now we're going to
take it apart.
Take it apart.
Get the timing cover off of it. Alternator.
Timing cover got to come out.
Bottom crank pulley. Got to
this will be fine now.
Get it off of there.
Yeah. So we're fixing to start doing that, I guess.
Yeah, we'll get in there, that timing cover, we can replace the eccentric gear for the fuel pump.
All righty, well, we're going to flip this thing over, fast record, and we're going to start thrashing on this thing for a few. Got water pump off. So now we got to get this harmonic balancer off the bottom here. We got to get a puller done up real quick. But while we're doing that, I'm gonna go over here and drop the fuel tank, or start trying to loosen the bolts on the fuel tank straps on this old car. Hopefully they'll come loose. We'll see. I got the tank out from under there, as you can see. So here's the new one. Got the seating unit in it. Got new straps for it, new bolts for that. So we're fixing to slam this in here fairly quickly, I believe. Hopefully. And we'll see. I'm gonna try to get the camera where y'all can watch. I don't know if I can get a good enough angle, but we'll see. All right, y'all. So we was putting in this fuel tank yesterday, and when I went to hook up the fuel line, the outlet on the ascending unit. Let me get my box here. It's bigger. This one come with a 3/8 outlet versus the one that was on the car was a 5/16.
Wouldn't just fit together like
it wasn't screwed together, so it wasn't meant to be. Luckily, a while back we ordered new fuel lines for both cars. Actually, this 3/8 fuel line, we're going to step it up from the 5/16.
More fuel, right?
Yeah, it'll be all right. But yeah, so we got some fittings and stuff yesterday evening after we quit.
Got some here.
He's got some here.
We went and bought those at the local store.
Yeah, we went and bought them. This is for his car, but it's the same thing on this car, actually.
Believe it or not.
Except mine ain't that shiny. So yeah, so new fuel line. Got some fittings for the tank side. And then I got up here, I got a new fitting for the, I don't know if y'all can see it because of the sun. Yeah, right there we go. Got a new fitting for the fuel pump on the side on the car. So we're going to knock that out real quick, and then we're going to bend some new fuel line, and maybe this rig will be done, and then we'll move back over here on this one.
Oh, man.
Get on that pulley right there.
That pulley right there, man, it is a pain to get off yesterday.
Yeah, without anything to work with. We tried to make a puller, but it just was not having it. So we went and bought a puller too.
Imagine that. Yeah,
but we're going to leave that one where it's at for now, and we're going to jump on this and get it finished. Back to a driver. So we're good at making driver cars, not drivers.
Yes.
All right, y'all stick with us. All right, y'all, we got the original fuel line out of that, dude.
Went smoother than I thought.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. But now we're going to take this other one and
try to make it look like that one.
Yeah, try to make it look close anyhow. It's not going to be perfect. Well, unfortunately, I didn't hit record again. Imagine that. But here's our new line. We laid it on top of our old line we pulled out. Mimicked it.
Put a little extra on the end.
A little extra for our flare and everything here. That's cool. I like it. I guess now.
It actually went a little quicker than I expected.
Yeah, it was not bad at all.
It's aluminum line. It bends
by
really,
hand, very,
really
very pliable.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that's easy project.
Yeah, it was awesome. So now, I guess we got to fish it back through.
That's it.
Without mangling it.
That's the hard part, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Here we go again. All right, y'all. I think I got y'all set up where y'all can kind of see what's happening under here. All right, y'all. We got the fuel line put under there. So now we're going to finish strapping the tank in. We got one more strap to put on. And we got to bend this back half right here to the tank so it goes in good. I can't get the camera on there, of course, because it's real tight. So I'll try to get y'all a shot of when we're finished. I might lay under there with the camera. And
Makes sense.
yeah, but yeah, we're going to screw this side in. I'll show us putting the front together. We'll knock the back half out of the car down, maybe roll it back out of the sun a little bit.
Right.
Now I guess what, put some fuel in it and see if the fuel gauge reads.
Excited about that part, ain't you?
So they ain't had a working fuel gauge since we got it. Bad sending unit. We're gonna hop on this one, get this one done, and then we'll go back over here on no Comet. Reckon. But here's fuel tank. It looks good, man. The fuel lines ran up through there. It's still hanging down. We hadn't tied the front end yet.
Can't tighten it up.
So that's where we at. All right, y'all. We got this hooked up here. All right, y'all. So now we're going to try to get this harmonic balancer off. And we looked it up yesterday evening. We think it's a fluid ion. But yeah, we're going to see if we can get this off today because butts was kicked yesterday with it.
Yesterday did not work out.
On nothing. But we got the 56 back together. All we got to do is put fuel in it. So we'll fire it up here in a minute or in a few minutes when we get this off. Because I'm eager to see this thing come off.
Hopefully it comes off.
Yeah.
Everything's great.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip her on fast forward for you and y'all watch us struggle. All right, y'all. Well, we got that off.
Sometimes you need the right tool.
Yeah, the right tool makes a world of difference. It's just sometimes you don't want to go get it. It was, I want to go to town. So we didn't go to town.
You went to town.
Yeah, it's all right. Anyhow, so now, timing cover. We got there's 2 bolts coming from the oil pan's got to come out. 1, 2, yep. And there's 2 back here by the distributor. Alrighty, well, we're gonna keep on doing us. We're gonna try to keep y'all in frame so y'all can see and we can. Got it. I don't know if this will fit on there, probably won't. I'll just take this ratchet and do it. All right, boss, now what? Pull that joker loose. Do it. We're on film. Well, regular film, actually. Scooey!
Here it is. Clean on the inside.
Yeah.
Got a double roller timing chain on it.
Yeah, so now we pop this bolt off. We got a mark here, and we got a mark right yonder.
We're lined up, ain't we?
I'm gonna slide over here, and I'm gonna give it the bump a do and see what happens. I must have had that one toward the spec.
Want to hold that thing still? Or?
My boy.
In there, ain't it?
Yeah. Perfect. Alrighty. What?
It should just pull off.
It should. All right, y'all. We got the we got everything off timing chain. It's probably too nice of a piece for us to replace with what we're putting on, but we're gonna see what happens. I mean,
Went from a double roller.
double roller deal here.
To a cam gear.
Yeah, see what happens. I
It's
mean,
not going anywhere. We're going to hang on to it.
yeah, it's going on the part shelf. And they're right there.
Ocean, look at something.
Yeah. All right. Don't go that way, does it? Surely not. No, it hit that way. All right. So I think we've got to pull this dowel and replace that dowel with it. Yes, with a
This is a new.
big one that goes to a little one.
Same size as it.
This ain't. It's got to step down. But
I got you.
Mhm.
That piece sit on. Yeah, like money move.
all right, y'all. So after us inspecting, looking at what we had here and everything going on with this timing gear setup, we decided we're gonna put the old double roller back on it because
This right here, when you set it on the bottom crank, it's got a lot of play.
Yeah.
I don't like that. So possibly could change this keyway here. And then this pin and the camshaft's got to come out.
yeah, they want that pin to come out, and
It's
we don't want to break it.
yeah, that's what would happen. Probably end up having to drill a hole in something.
Yeah.
So I don't like that. This one here, you can degree it in wherever you want.
It's got 8 degrees each way.
Yes. Kind of like it better. Some more adjustment.
Yeah.
There's your top dead center out there, I believe. Yep. But when it slides on,
It's tight.
it's on. It's not. Actually, can you get it slide on the keyway here? It's tight.
Go back your way.
So this was what we're going to go back with.
Yeah.
I
We
hate
tried.
that, but I've got another motor we're going to build one day or 1 year maybe.
Yeah.
So I think it'd go good in another little car.
We'll put it in a small, not worked up as motor as this one that appears to be. It's got a cradle
Yeah.
on the bottom main caps, and
It's built right.
yeah.
So we're going to go back with the double roller chain and go from there. Hang on to these parts for a later date.
Yeah, we'll put them with something else.
Yeah. So at least you got to see tear down the motor and get a pulley off the front. That was aggravating.
Yeah, it was. But it's all right.
Yeah,
But we're still in here. I mean, we still got to be in this area because we've got to put the fuel pump on now.
Yep, fuel pump, run some fuel lines to that
Yeah.
fuel cell in the back. We'll be making moves there.
This thing might crank up tomorrow like it was supposed to.
Yeah, I know, right? Might after all. Anyway, so just letting you guys know that decided to go against the.
Yeah, it wasn't a move
Gear
on
set.
this deal. Unfortunately, because it's a cool concept.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it go. Wah! But no, I'm good.
right, y'all, we got water pump back on. We got our new fuel pump on here. And I guess we forgot to put the harmonic balancer back on first.
Nah, it don't matter.
All right,
Neither here nor there.
Slap that on, and then I guess next on the agenda would be fuel lines.
Fuel lines, and we got AN fittings to come out of the tank with.
Yep, AN coming out of the tank.
Josh got a line, hooked me up with that, so that's pretty cool. AN fittings coming out, and then we're going to run a line all the way up to here.
Just like we did on the 56.
And we'll be ready to rock and roll, I hope. Put a carburetor on it. And go find one of them.
Yeah, we'll put some 3/8 line running up through here. Hopefully this thing goes on okay.
Should, I hope. It'll be easy like.
Yeah, we figure we can give y'all a little update with the crooked phone camera. All right, y'all. So as you can see, we finally got the harmonic balancer back on it. Got it tightened down. Nuts tightened down to 95 foot-pounds torque, what it called for.
It was a beast.
It was a monster beating that thing back on there. I didn't film a lot of it because I just didn't.
Attempt to put this carburetor on this thing. Clean up some
stuff out of the way here.
Right.
All right, so we're going to pull our plate off. Yep. Little lift plate.
I'm going to put the spark plug back in.
Put that spark plug back in.
I got it right here, man.
We'll get this ratchet over here.
Yeah, it's tight already. It was already tight.
Heck yeah. Let's see.
A lot of trash right there, ain't it?
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on up here. Fuel gas or oil temp. What's this one? Just a wire hanging out. Runs off the probably like a wire. Yeah, we're gonna pop this plate off. This thing had the spacer on it. We're not sure if we're gonna be able to use that at this time.
Yeah.
Need to use my hand. Very ginger.
There we go.
There it is. We have that spacer, but that's definitely not going to work.
Not going to work. Just need to get some longer bolts.
You want to try this? Or we know they ain't going to work.
Pretty sure they're not.
Yeah, these ain't going to work. And if we open them, we can't take
them back. Yeah, so we can exchange them.
All right, y'all. So we back this morning again.
We said that in a while, have we?
No, we haven't. We back this morning here. 3 days in a row. I don't know how to take it.
Scary, man.
Yeah. So we got us a gasket for the bottom now. We got our spacer put on. We went and got 2.5-inch studs for the carburetor. So it's gonna be sitting real high now.
Is what it is.
So I guess we're ready to throw the carburetor on, ain't we?
Yes, sir.
All right. He said we are. Grab this by its fuel line. This is a Holly, by the way.
Don't know what it is, but it's a Holly.
It's a Holly. Bam. Now we can get spark plug wires off.
Right.
Our plan's to have this thing fired up today, honestly, y'all.
That's the go plan, sure enough.
Or at least make it hit. Run for a second. So after we get this on, I guess we'll start running fuel lines.
That's the plan, yes, sir. Fuel lines from the tank up to the front, to the pump, of course, and then the pump up here. We had a few different ideas what to do here. You know, most of them just fitting in a rubber hose. I think we're going to hard line it in just to...
We're going to hard line it as close to the...
inlet of the carburetor.
Yeah, right here on the back side is where it's at. So up and around.
That's the plan right there today. We got the 56 done yesterday.
Yep.
That thing's crazy, man. Change the fuel lines out on it and hit the switch and it just sat there and run like it's supposed to. Guess the bowl in the carburetor got refilled because it didn't cut off, did it?
No, it just
Kept on running.
purred like it's a little kitten. Maybe this will get on there. I don't know if it will. I'm sure it won't. Why would that work?
Pretty tight right there. Snug enough.
Snug enough.
Snug enough.
All right, check these, see if you like those.
I think good. Kind of a little less than the other one.
Good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, it's tight. It's no.
That's how you get it.
That'll work. Nothing wrong with that. It ain't got to be super tight.
No.
I won't break nothing.
All right.
Let's see here. Fuel line time, I guess.
Yes, fuel line time. Since we're here, we gonna do this front one?
Yeah, definitely.
Here's our first and second attempt at doing the fuel line from the fuel pump to the carburetor. The one in the back was the first attempt, and as you can see, we may have or may have not kicked it in a place or two.
Yeah, it's a little rough here and there.
Yeah. But then we come back and made this one. And it's a lot better. All of our bands are good.
Yep. There's a trick to this though.
What'd you learn?
Well, what I learned is if you take salt and pack it full of salt and tape the ends on it, you can bend it and it won't kink it as bad
Yes.
or as easily. So, little food for thought there. Something to remember.
Because our tube bender wouldn't bend tight enough
No,
in some of the areas.
it's just big bloops.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, you can hand bend it as long as you got salt in there and it packs the walls against it.
yeah, it keeps it from caving in on itself.
That's it.
So now we're fixing to slide this in.
Fixed it, it's done. What do you mean?
All right, let me set this on the tripod.
There we go.
Yay. Sorry. All right, there that is. All right, so ferrule, nut and ferrule on the bottom side.
Yep.
Well, if that goes on, this should go on.
Should. All right. Yeah, the ferrule's not ferruling.
The ferrule ain't ferrule. It's not very ferrule.
So we just push that up to the
Slide the pipe all the way in and screw it together. Make sure you got that side where you want it. Like it?
Yeah, it's pretty close right there.
It's pretty good, he says.
Pretty good, okay. Seen that turn too.
All right, I'm gonna leave it right there. If it leaks, then we'll address it.
Shouldn't. Pretty good stuff right here, my guy.
All right, that's that part on. Let's see if we can get the camera up here and you can see how I'll show you how we actually routed it. So with everything in the way, of course, out of the fuel pump, under the crank, back up behind the alternator bracket.
Had to kind of grind that back a little bit here. Make some room for it. So.
Then down underneath the other fuel rail and look back into it. And we're going to put a piece of rubber hose right there because that's what we have to do.
It made sense to go this way. We tried to go this direction, but it was just too much trying to get swoop back around. That was the first thought on it. We were going to come up here to this side and then
loop it back around. But that's clean too. I mean, hell, you'll never see it.
No.
It's going to have radiator hoses and who knows what else.
It's sad to put all the shiny parts where nobody can see them.
Right. That's the name of the game, ain't it? Good parts are always hidden.
That's right.
Alrighty, well, we're gonna cut a rubber hose and pop that on there, and then I guess we're gonna start running the one underneath.
Yep. Fuel tank back.
Fuel tank to the fuel pump. Alright, y'all. Well, we got our fuel pump on and everything, and we wanted to fire this motor. So we got it set up. We got a gas jug. We got our feed line here to the pump. This is our feed line to the carburetor. So we rigged up the push button start with the ignition and everything. It's not really rigged up, but
It's rigged up.
it's rigged up.
So we turn this on here.
Turn that on. Bam, that's power to the ignition. And there she goes. Bam. Ruga. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome.
Alright, I love it.
Yeah, it needs it's getting closer and closer. The more we do, the better it gets. We're excited.
Give you goosebumps.
Very excited. Making up motor noises.
Sure.
All right, we want to give y'all a little update because we couldn't have our microphones on while we was doing that because it muffles it out so bad. But yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I think last time we talked yesterday, we was about to start running this bottom fuel line. Well, we got that done. We didn't video it because it's under the car and it's just, you can't get shots on
It's hard to show everything with the camera.
But yesterday evening, I was out here and I went ahead and threw the whole front drive accessory and everything. It's on it. It's got a belt. It's ready.
It looks good, in my opinion. Of course, we're going to eventually cut this off here. He's got a mark here to clean that bracket up some.
And then, so now we cut it a little bit short right here.
Imagine that.
I don't know if you can see it or not. So I'm going to crawl back under the car. We left a little bit of slack, so we ought to be able to get 3 to 4 inches out of it to make our bend.
It's a hard lesson learned right there.
Yeah.
Always leave some extra. Yeah, definitely.
This ain't no measure twice cut once deal. This is, that looks good.
What it is.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll make it work. But yeah, we're going to slide that fuel line, get what we can get out of it.
And I don't know if you guys seen on video or not, there was a short put out. This thing actually started up and ran yesterday.
Yeah, we got the video of it. Right?
You got the video on? All right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the video. It'll be all right before this.
I'm very happy about that. So
yeah, man, she fired up. And bad part is that we didn't realize the car was in gear.
Yeah.
That was a screw up on our behalf, but hey, we lived to tell about it. So on to the next one.
Josh looked back here and I'm sitting here just, wow. And all of a sudden the back tires were trying to take off. So I was like, ooh, that's not good.
Guess we found out that 3,500 stalls in it.
Yeah, it does have a stall. So we got over 3,500 on it.
Yeah.
Tried to jump off the jack stands. We got it on.
But all
It would
right.
have been bad because I'm in front of it and then the 56 was behind it. So we could have took them all out at one time, I guess.
We'd have ended this episode.
Permanently. I'm done.
But yeah, y'all, we're going to get some adjustment out of this fuel line. I'll flip it back on when we get all we can get up here.
We have a chair, have a sit down.
All right, Dino, give me a rundown on where we at now.
All right, so far we got all the
Drive accessories on.
drive lines lined up here, fired the engine up, checked a few things there, went through the timing on it.
Yep, timing was good.
We're going to put a noisy gear set in it, but after looking at it, it had too much slop in the bottom of the crank pulley. I didn't like it, so we went back with a double roller chain on it. Let's see here. What else was it?
Put the fuel pump on it.
Fuel pump, fuel lines, yeah.
Fuel
Carburetor.
line, carburetor.
So at this point now, I think next is going to be figuring out the charging system,
Yeah, figure out the alternator.
the brakes,
Yeah,
because it runs over here to a,
ABS module.
the module, and it's got power this and power that or something. And this car doesn't have all that stuff.
Yeah.
So, but now I think we're going to put the wheels and tires on it, front end back on it, just to get it out of the yard.
Get it movable.
And I don't know if it's going to wrap its video up or not, but
Now I guess we're gonna pull the 56 in here
Right, that's right. We got to do the thermostat on it.
Yeah, I'm waiting on thermostat to get here in the mail anytime now. And
Heater
gauge cluster.
Gauge cluster, yeah. So
Yeah.
we already did the heater core on it.
Yeah. I got a, let's see, it's over here. Now you probably can't see it, but I ordered a new glass for that car because the one that's in its weather cracked or years cracked. So we're gonna try to put this in there today.
Okay, it looks very fragile.
I mean, it's brand new. It ain't old.
I'm talking about the old one trying to come out.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out, see if we can do that today.
Right. But as of now, like I said, we're gonna throw the wheels, tires on this thing, put the front end back on it, and move back over to the 56 for a little bit.
Yeah, because since we got both cars in this video, I guess we'll bounce back on that one for a few minutes, and then we'll call this at the end of this video.
I wasn't sure how it was going to work out, but, you know, bouncing to this one, bouncing down, but it worked out pretty good.
Yeah, it worked out all right.
It's been, you know, 4 days of going at it, but, or 3 days, I guess. This is the 4th day.
Yeah, and now everything's ready. Basically, the inside cars need to be painted.
Yeah.
And put the sound deadening in them.
Yeah, they're ready to go. Need to get on that, too.
Yeah. But all right, we're going to slide this camera out of the way, put the front end and everything on it, wheels. Y'all see us do it 100 times, so we're not going to film it.
Right.
And we'll be back with the black car. All right, y'all. So we fixing to pull this gauge cluster and bezel out. You got 2 screws up here. There's one on under here. It's called a clutch head bolt. Didn't know those was a thing, but apparently they are in certain Tri-5 cars. And then there's 2 more bolts under here, and then we're going to drop the steering column just a ½ inch or so to make it easier access to get to these 2 screws. So let's see here. Oh shoot. Here it is. This guy.
Yeah, there's a small flathead bit will actually fit into this clutch headed screw.
I'll give it to Dean when I get this out and let him give you a look at it.
I've never heard of a clutch headed screw or the tool for that. So
luckily it fits in there though. Can't be tight.
Yeah, don't want to strip it out. Most time that's been replaced with like a Phillips or something like that.
Yeah, that's what the video said. I watched on doing it.
So
who's that guy right there? Get the whole thing.
yeah, I got it.
All right, there's that piece.
So a clutch head screw looks like this. Kind of a
clutch head.
almost a square actually. Yeah. But figure I'd share with you guys on that.
Drop steering column. And of course, nothing on the car's tight, so that's good.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. Let's see, we got 2 up here.
I'll probably block everything up right here. I'm trying to get in here so we can see what's going on, my guy.
Yeah. All right.
That cover's got to come off there, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You got to pull the cover off of it.
This guy said stick a flathead in there, but if you're a little rough to come off.
You don't want to break it. There it is. It's got held on by springs.
Springs on it. Nothing crazy. Hey, now there's some screws.
One on each side there. The old glass has seen better days, hasn't it?
Yeah.
That's the reason why this is being took apart. I'm sure you guys have heard that.
That and the temp gauge don't work still. Put a new sending unit or temperature sending unit?
Yeah. gauge, or yeah,
temperature
sender, yeah.
whatever. Put one of those under the hood on the block, and it's still not getting a reading.
Check, make sure the wires aren't corroded or anything like that.
Which I mean, I'm sure it is. It did sit there with the window down since '92, probably.
Long time.
All right, let's do that, I guess. Get under the car.
You may have to move the speedometer cable out this way some, or take it loose.
Take it loose. It was easy last time. All right, and you should be able to push it. Oh, come on.
Oh. You gotta be careful. There's a lot of wires attached to the back of it. There it is.
Okay. Okay. So. Shed me some light on this situation, I guess.
There's a lot going on right there.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna stop this off for a second and
Get our wires color coded or figured out.
got to mark them up. So, all right, y'all, hang with us. There's a lot of plugs in that thing, isn't there?
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I got it out.
You got it completely out, huh?
Yeah, man, I'm holding it. So I guess these right here
I guess
should
so.
separate the
Base from the housing or whatever.
Yeah. I got a dauber's nest.
It's crazy they're not tight.
I mean, that's
the way it needs to go back. Though.
70 years of
Sitting there.
living life, and it's just like, hey, okay, I'll come loose.
You missed one on the side here. I don't know if you need it or not.
Oh, yeah. One more. Oh. Ready?
I guess.
I guess so too. Wow, Lord have mercy.
That's crazy. Who would have thought that just unbolts and bolts back in?
Ruga. This thing's got 87,232 miles. Wow. I don't think it's 187,
No.
but it could be.
Cars are too good of a shape for all that. My opinion, of course. Well, would you look at that? How does it? It's glued in or something, taped in. Wait, look. It goes in that slot right there. Do it! Do it! Try not to break it. It was cracking and popping.
Original. Probably sell that thing for $3,000.
It's plastic. Yeah. Is the one you got plastic? I thought it was glass, man.
They lied. They said it was glass.
Yeah, sure.
Well, unfortunately,
We'll clean this up.
this thing needs to be painted back black.
All right, so we're going to clean this thing up for a while, and we'll get back with you guys on this video.
All right, y'all. Since we painted the backside on that gauge cluster, so we're waiting on it to dry. So while we're waiting on that, I'm going to pop this thermostat out. I ordered another one to go on here. Look at that. That's one of them old clutch head bolts right there. But we'll get that one out.
Something I didn't know existed until recently.
All right, we cut the camera off too early. We got it loose. We put some PB blaster and then some heat and then PB on it, and they ain't loosened the other side fully. Apparently, someone tightened this side tight and then pulled it tight with the other one.
It looks like it pulled it.
All right, y'all. We're going back together with it. We're gonna put a dab of silicone around it just because we want to.
I want to delete. I only got one gasket. If I get back in that backside or not.
Money, dude.
Money. Put this up, my slider together. Need that other clamp.
It's on the fender there.
Gotcha.
Clamp ain't what we need. The other bolt's what we need.
Yeah, it's in the bucket.
Yeah. Be in that bucket.
I'm trying to remember how I took this thing apart here. The hose was the last thing that went on, but torque spec, tighten a quarter.
Yeah. I first got one, but surely wasn't as tight as it was.
No, I wonder why it was so tight.
I don't know.
Or somebody thought it was leaking or something, or may have been leaking.
I love it.
I would say good to go on that.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it.
Just clamp back together here.
All right, y'all. Well, we fixing to start throwing this on. Oh, we ain't gonna throw it. We're gonna put this gauge cluster back together. Big difference in the two. Just for holding.
In the meantime, we sprayed this piece here.
Yep. Sprayed that. So this should go in first.
Yeah.
Yep. Slot. Slot. All right. Fits like a glaive. That goes there. Bam. See how this looks.
I can't tell. Here, you tell me. It looks good on it.
Yeah, I got that in camera.
Yeah, it looks really
Yeah,
good.
it looks real good. Read numbers and everything. Shit. See, this is what I'm having a hard time.
It just sits in here. I understand what you were saying about the needles and stuff, but it sits behind that black piece, so everything can move. You're fretting over nothing.
I'm still fretting.
Why?
That's what I want to do with my life.
It's fretting. You took it apart
I did.
10 minutes ago or something. Wasn't long. About to get rid of these gloves now.
Yeah.
We did that I didn't want to mess with that paint.
Paint or the glass. Want the glass kind of clean, I guess.
I want you to have fingerprints all over it. Card mine. Fingerprints on it.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's probably going to have to come back out. Yeah, I see now. Because the
You was worried about that, wasn't you?
yeah, because the temperature gauge is bad. So I'm gonna have to order another one of those. But well, I new money now.
Yeah. Clean that housing up a little bit since we
Clean that housing up.
got a rag here just hanging out.
Matte polish, you hit it with some stone.
It might. It'd probably shine up like new money for real.
It's pitted, but I like it. All right, back to the car we go. Then we get all 72, 105 bulbs back together and 4 plugs.
We'll move you just a little bit to the right here. That's a little bit too far.
Guess I'm just gonna put them where it looks like they go.
Sure. Can't reach the speedometer from there?
No, sir.
Gotta crawl under it.
Yeah.
Might as well set it in place and put a bolt in it or two. That looks a whole lot better, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, let me get you set up here. These are your bottom 2.
Oh, yeah. Bottom 2.
Yes, sir. At least you know how to take it down in there.
Yeah.
You really haven't.
It ain't
difficult.
that hard. I guess as long as you get everything plugged in right.
Yeah. You want to try everything, make sure it works first before we keep going, or we going with it?
We going with it.
Confidence. Here's the top 2. And then you got to slide your little cover over it. Wherever it may be. Let's see here.
I need a 1/2 inch socket.
All right, man. I'm going to hook the battery cable up. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, man, go ahead. All right.
It's on.
All right. Generator and oil light works. Fuel gauge works.
Where's your little chrome cover at? Do you find it?
Turn signal works. Ah, shit. I got one of them wrong. Or something. Maybe that bulb got blown.
It may have.
Yeah, it's wrong. That's right. Where are they?
I hear it because it wouldn't. It would flash real quick, I believe, wouldn't it? If the bulb was out.
I don't know if
Almost like
these
a
do
hyper
that.
flash.
These do that?
I know in the 60s they did. I'm not sure about the 50s, but I know in the 60s they did. Could be wrong.
Let's finish getting it back together. All right, well, I know I got that one switched with something. I just had to wait the dark time to see.
Yeah.
This.
We set it on there and then get your screwdriver or finger and push it in from the side. It fit a whole lot better for some reason.
This.
And the rubber seal piece, I don't know what
Put
it's
the bottom piece on
yeah, put the bottom on.
first.
Here's your fancy clutch bolt.
No clutch head bolt.
Clutch head bolt. I don't understand that one.
We don't like them where we're going. All right, well. That's it.
Little centerpiece, and that's it. The rubber.
Oh yeah, my rubber grommet.
Yep, that's what holds it all together.
That's the finishing piece here.
A lot good. A lot better. After checking everything, we forgot to tighten the speedometer cable back in. Tell me about it.
So I went across the street looking for something down in the shop over there, and
This was just laying around.
I ran into a Tri-5 gold mine, I guess. So I found the hood emblem for this 056 here, and it's tattered enough that it fits the car.
It's in pretty good.
So we're gonna just mount it on here, and I'm gonna run it.
That's all it was. You're trying way too hard. I would be pretty okay with that.
Hell yeah, I loves it. What y'all think? I don't even know if y'all can see it. Let's slam daddy this camera a little bit. One more.
Made the whole car, didn't it?
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. All right, y'all. Well, we're gonna end this video. It's probably gonna be a mess when I get it done edited it.
The cars bouncing here, bouncing
Yeah.
there, doing this, doing that.
I still got to finish the video before this too. But anyhow, this won't be on there. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. If you made it this far and you know what to do, hit that like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think. Tell us something. Hell, it don't matter.
Yeah.
And thank y'all.
Definitely. Thank you.